Hello everyone, I'm Rebecca Gabriel. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm going to be doing a card reading for Leo, and this is the 25th through the 31st of January. So it's the last week of January, my goodness. Now, it's a general reading, Leo. We only take what resonates. It's not going to fit for everybody's circumstances, but I'm sure that if you've been guided to the channel, there's going to be an important message here for you. So let's dive in, Leo, to see what is coming up in this week. Leo, thanks for joining us. We're going to do your card reading for the 25th to the 31st of January. Now, it's very hot in my neck of the woods. I've got the doors open, so I apologise in advance if there's any noise. We've got 30 plus degrees here where I'm at, 30 plus Celsius. All right, Spirit, thank you. What have we got for Leo coming up in this week? What energy is surrounding Leo at this time? Thank you, Spirit. So overall, I can see that there's really positive energy here. A few little things to deal with, but overall, you've got things are looking really up for you. Now, we start out with the Ten of Water, which is the same as the Ten of Cups. So it's a real focus on feeling quite contented and happy with family life, being in connection with others, feeling, emotionally fulfilled, and having your material needs met as well. So life feels good, you're enjoying the company of friends, positive relationships, feeling the connections with others, which is really lovely. So then we move to the Eight of Earth, and this is about being focused on learning everything you can in order to upskill yourself, learn something about a particular topic, being interested in diving in to learn about anything in particular that you have interest around. So you may be getting to the books or the internet to learn about things, maybe doing a course to extend your knowledge on a particular area, and you're enjoying this energy, you're having fun with it. The Eight of Earth is the Eight of Pentacles, so it's all about learning and improving your skill set, your knowledge base, and finding yourself quite enjoying being in that space, which is really lovely. Now, there's something that just randomly pops out here with the Three of Air, which is the equivalent of the Three of Swords. Something has caused you to feel upset. Are you upsetting yourself? Has something triggered you to feel worried or concerned? Whatever it is, you realizing you need to take some time out to heal and to forgive yourself as well as others. It's like, okay, time out, had enough of this, I'm sick of feeling triggered in this way. And it's sort of like a stab. Each time you get to this particular situation or circumstance, it's like, ugh. So in many ways, this is a reminder to build your resilience, Leo. To build your resilience. Something is causing you, some news has caused you some sadness. Something that you've heard, something that was communicated to you has caused you some sadness. And you needing to forgive yourself if you have regrets over something, or you needing to forgive others. Either way, whenever we feel this kind of energy, let's pour more love into it in order to heal. Something around your emotions in your love life for some of you Leos is going to be positively resolved. Your wishes with the Nine of Water or Nine of Cups is going to be, your wishes are going to be fulfilled. I mean, what I'm saying is that the concerns that you've had, the things that worried you and made you feel sad will disappear, they'll fade away, and you will return to a love of life and get back into a space of feeling well and fulfilled again. If it's sort of in any way had sort of jolted you, you get back to feeling normal again pretty quickly. So it's great to see you've got both the Ten of Water and the Nine of Water, because overall you do feel pretty happy with life, Leo. Yeah. We then have the Ten of Fire. So this is a contentious energy in terms of being overly busy and overworked. And sometimes we can feel pretty worn out by this energy. So this is a really good time for you to accept help from others, and maybe to take a restock of how you can balance your life out again. Like if you're doing too much in one particular area of your life, take a breather. Take a breather, because your health will suffer if you don't. So coming to healthy balance in your life is really important. So take this as a heads up to re-establish some balance back in your life, and take a moment to enjoy life. Yeah, not all work. So we've got the Empress energy here, which is your energy. This is you stepping into wanting to create and give birth to new dreams and a new sense of life, new energy, new focus. You know how important it is to nurture yourself. You want to give yourself time to do that, to enjoy life, to enjoy your health, and to have enough energy to create new things. It's like starting afresh after having, a whole lot of heavy stuff. I feel that you manage to resolve a number of things relatively quickly, and once you get that message and it really drops in that you've really got to get balance back into your life, you then become focused on doing that. You then realize, gosh, I've got to look after myself here, and I've got to make myself a priority in terms of my well-being. So that's good. So when you do that, you then have this desire to want to speak your mind and say, hey, and with confidence, of course. So that's the King of Air. You want to stand up and say, look, I need to sort of assert my boundaries here. This is what's okay for me, and this isn't. Sometimes before we do that, what's really good idea is to seek advice, wise counsel or professional advice before you decide to speak your mind or take action. The King of Air is very decisive. So once the sword is drawn, down it comes. So sometimes that can be a bit of a harsh energy. So what you want to do before you make that big stance is to just recheck your information, check with someone who's wise, who can balance out perhaps your thoughts if you're feeling very extreme at the moment. And this is an opportunity for you to make sure you balance your heart and your mind, because the King of Air is all about the mind. And if you are way too in your head, you're going to not recognise that sometimes we need to appreciate the energy around it in terms of how we're feeling and how others are feeling, having a bit more empathy. So the King of Air is not necessarily one for empathy. It's just about making decisions and bam. So it can come off as a harsh energy. So the Empress, of course, is in tune with other people and is able to have that beautiful empathy and to use her influence to create a positive situation. So it's probably a really good idea if you can take on board a combination of the Empress and the King of Air. You'll get a good result. Okay, so it is about balance. It's not about all one and not the other. So with that done and dusted, we then kind of move on to a little bit of a new focus. We've got the Ace of Air and the Three of Fire here. So the Ace of Air is about having great ideas and feeling inspired and seeing the truth of the situation as well. Now the Empress and the King of Air are no fools. And it may be that they've had to, in that process of needing to balance heart and mind, it may be that that you have, Leo, been able to see things with a little bit of clearer view of the situation, less emotional, less aggressive energy, so that now you're going, okay, I need to see things clearly, and a dose of reality here, which helps you to know how to move forward. So it may be at first that feels a little bit challenging in terms of how to create the best steps forward, but you do get there. I think it's about having patience as well. So the Three of Fire is having a vision and ideas for the future. So it's about taking a moment to, you may have some good ideas about something or very strong in your opinions about something. So Leo, that's great, but if there's no thought for the future or the outcome of something, then all of this energy of the King of Air and the Ace of Air is going to be very misdirected communication or misdirected communication. Yeah, so that can come off very harshly and potentially you won't get a good result if you do that. But if you temper that, temper your confidence and your opinions and your ideas of how it should be, my way or the highway, just saying, if you temper that and take a moment to consider the future and consider the consequence, then you may be able to have a more grounded perspective and be more prepared to just tone it down a little bit to allow things to evolve more naturally. So the Three of Fire is sort of giving yourself that time to envision the future, to recognize that things take a little bit of time and some planning. You've got to visualize it and not come in with all of this rush energy. So there's a few things going on here. Your communication to others may be a little bit impulsive and come out a bit harsh, but it's also, you could also be acting a little bit impulsively. So if you just temper that, give yourself time to plan, that will be the best way to go forward. Interesting. Okay, Leo. There's a lot going on in your energy at the moment. Says I, with the cards spilling everywhere. Yeah. So really take care of your health and just dial it back a little bit, I'd say. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Leo? Gosh, that did come out, I think. Higher power. This is about trusting your spirit guides, trusting in your intuition, being prepared to notice the nudges in life that are going to guide you on the right pathway. It's also about taking the right steps that are going to serve you and take care of your energy, and you know, like the Empress energy, doing things that are going to nurture you. It's very much connecting with Spirit and allowing Spirit to guide you along the way. Partnering with Spirit. So it's, everything in life is not just reliant upon you and it's not all on your own shoulders, Leo. Let's remember that. Yeah, so when we work with Spirit, we're going to have the best results, and then it's a case of then getting out of our own way and allowing the universe and Spirit to work with you and to do all of the workings behind the scenes to set you up to progress you. And just always remember that the divine is around you, protecting you and directing you. So in terms of relationship, Spirit is just saying it may be a really good time to assess how much time to give to connecting with Spirit. And that may be writing out your intentions. It may be thinking about how your higher self, God, the universe, your angels, are you speaking with them? Are you asking for help and guidance? Are you spending any time and thought around that? Maybe not enough. Maybe this is your opportunity to partner with Spirit more consciously and ask for help and assistance and guidance more regularly. Yeah. Now, the prosperity message, this is interesting. Sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. So let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you to see which way you are being pointed and giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. Okay, let's always be grateful and thank Spirit for that guidance. Yeah. So this is also about making sure that we don't allow ourselves to go to any extremes in terms of our emotions or our thoughts, and just allow Spirit to help you, especially if you are feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling like things are not working out for you. Sometimes with the Ten of Fire, we can have that burdensome feeling that it's all too much, and we're feeling stressed. So that's the time when, gosh, ask Spirit to help you. Take time out for a moment to take care of your health, and ask others to come and assist you wherever possible. Okay, all right, let's see what we have. We're going to pull a card from the Flower Therapy deck for you, Leo. Things are looking good, you just got to have patience and just take it one bit at a time here. Focusing on the long-term plans is a really good idea as well. Just remember, when we're under pressure to get stuff done, we have a tendency to burn the candle at both ends and make rash decisions. This is not a time for you to do that. You've got to just dial it back a little bit and ask for help. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Okay. All right, there you go. Simplify your life. That's a very apt message, isn't it? You've had so much going on, Leo, that you've spread too thin, and this has to change now so that your vitality can recharge. There you go. Simplify life. That was the perfect card to drop out, wasn't it? Simplify your life. Otherwise we feel we're completely drained and we can't make good decisions when that happens. Yeah. It is commendable that you're involved in so many activities. You're very good at juggling and looking very capable and getting stuff done. However, the angels are just letting you know that you do need to take care of your health. Nobody wants you to sort of say that you're not competent, but you do need to manage your well-being. Yeah, that's the crux of the message, truly. So if there's any negativity in your life, any drama that you just don't need to be involved in, step away. Step away and manage your energy and manage your well-being, and that's going to be the best outcome for you. Okay, Leo, that's your reading. Leo, that's your reading for the week, the last week of January. I hope that has been helpful to you. Yeah, ask Spirit for guidance, ask Spirit for help, and simplify life, and I think that's going to be the best way forward. Leo, if this has been helpful to you, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do that. Let people know about Living with Spice so they too can benefit from the messages from the divine. Have a beautiful week, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.